shit, what a Raw. What a freaking Raw. Um, let's just get into it. So we start off with Eve Torres. A diva starting Raw? That's different. And she was being like an Oil City, Pennsylvania bitch. I swear she's from Oil City. And she was just like, Bellas. Oh my god, like, Zach. I was just using Zach. Zach is like not my type. Like, oh my god. Like, just acting like a total slut. Like, she would fit Oil City just fine. Like, she reminded me of someone from my hometown. Because that's all they fucking did. In my fucking hometown. I swear to fucking God. Like, she is like a role model to them. You back at home. Like my ex-girlfriend. Actually, about half my ex-girlfriends were like that, too. Half my friends that are just... Anyway, this is raw. This ain't my personal life. But I can relate to it. And then, she was saying how she was using Zach for... I don't know what she's using him for. Sex? Using him for... Actually, no. She said that, like, that he's just a kid that he wouldn't know what to do. He wouldn't know what to do with the girl like her, typical Oil City bitch. Please check her personal information. See if she was born in Oil City, Pennsylvania. But anyways, John Cena comes in, right behind her. She's like, oh shit, he overheard it. So John Cena comes out in the ring, and he's just like, just talking for a little bit, and then Eve's like, oh my god, no. No, so Eve is, guess, turning heel, and she was just like, Cena, I was just, I'm sorry, she pretty much was trying to get herself out of trouble. But Cena was just like, you are a skank. He actually says skank. Well, he says skank juice. But he's like, you are a skank. And then she's like, but we've been friends for such a long time. And Cena's like, friends? Dude, you made me lose my best friend because you're a hoe. Well, he didn't say hoe, but he said hoski. Dedication to Zack Ryder. Because Eve was like, oh yeah, I landed the biggest fish. I landed the blue whale. You know what I mean. And then right when and then Eve was like trying to kiss him or like do something like trying to rape him, and then Cena's like, oh, you know what? I'm disease free and I like to keep it that way. Just destroys her. And then so John Cena comes out and he says, I'm back. So is this the ruthless aggression Cena that we're seeing from 2005 to 2008? Or is this a heel Cena we're seeing? Who freaking knows? It was to the point where um, the referees had to separate Cena and Eve. It's like, shouldn't they separate Cena from Eve instead of Eve from Cena? Oh well. I was cracking up. I was laughing like the entire time. This just cracked you up. This is a great opening segment. Even though I really didn't know what the point of this was, it would have been kind of interesting to see Zack Ryder in this segment. I'd like to see what he would like do in this. It would have been kind of cool, like Zack Ryder. Yeah, but um, so Sheamus comes out and uh, he was faced Mark Henry. Now, let me tell you something about Sheamus. My roommate's a Sheamus fan. He's like a huge Sheamus fan. And one thing about Sheamus, if you always notice, he always freaking wrestles black people. So it's like, do you really have to expose how white Sheamus is? But Sheamus goes against Mark Henry, and it wasn't much this match. Sheamus wins because that would make sense. Now, John Laurinaitis. I haven't did this voice in a while, but John was backstage with Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and all of a sudden, how's your player? Comes out, and pretty much Teddy Long just buries David Otunga, and pretty much says he looks like Pee Wee Herman's fairy godmom, is something like that. It was pretty funny. It's pretty cool. So then we get an announcement that The Rock has come back to Raw next week. So we have two black people, R-Truth and Kofi Kingston versus Mexicans, Epico and Primo. And the black, the African American, because it's Black History Month, because, you know, Black History Month, you can't lose Black History Month. So R-Truth and Kofi Kingston win. Could we see this through the tag team? We actually seen these two later tonight. Now, damn! You remember who says damn a lot? Ron Simmons, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, African American WWE wrestler of all time, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay? Okay, guys? Mr. 1,000 subscribers who think they know it all, think they're so much smarter than I am. Well, fuck yourselves. You know, this Piznik64, I'm tired of Piznik64 having, 170 subscribers while you guys have 1,000. Half of you guys don't know shit. You know what? I'm not going to be exactly like Wrestling Jesus, but Wrestling Jesus got famous because he didn't give a fuck who you were. He was going to insult you, even if you are smarter than I am. You know what? Go fuck yourself. This Piznik 64 is back. Okay. Well, before I get on with this video, I possibly might get trolled. They might just barge in and try to get a couple seconds on the mic. Okay, so just to let you guys know right now. So, Ron Simmons is in the Hall of Fame. That's my nigger, man. Freaking fun. I'd like to see JBL induct him. That'd be great. So we see Josh Matthews backstage. He interviews Chris Jericho and pretty much says, Chris Jericho's like, hey, I wasn't pinned. I was outside the ring. I shouldn't, that's not fair. And, then they announce a 10-man match over the top rope. They use over the top rope way too much. They should have another stipulation. Now we have two more black people, Ezekiel Jackson and David Otunga, wrestle. Kind of random. And when David Otunga comes out, John Laurinaitis is with him. When Zeke is out, Teddy Long's with him. This wasn't much. David Otunga wins? The fuck? Now, the god of WWE, the god of wrestling, The Undertaker, greatest ever by far, no one even close. Yeah, Deluxe Man. Daniel Bryan's not best in the world, so get off his dick. You need to be on The Undertaker's dick. Okay? Because Undertaker clearly is the best in the world. I don't know what CM Punk or Chris Jericho thinking. They're drunk assholes. They have no idea what they're talking about. Okay? No. So we have Undertaker comes out, and we can tell he's bald, but Undertaker doesn't want to show anybody he's bald. He looked weird, and one thing before I get to this, one thing about this promo that they had, he talked like the American Badass a little bit. Um, he has the American Badass mic skills. So Undertaker comes out and he's like saying, it's been hell, thinking about how I got my ass beat by Triple H. He challenged Triple H to immortality, but no, he doesn't want to say. Undertaker goes on to say how he is that the Attitude Era has come to an end. This is the last two in the Attitude Era. Triple H's suit is fucking his judgment up. And, he's just like, hey, you can't lie to me like Shawn Michaels. And you know what? This is the apocalypse. This is universal destruction. Okay, just checking. So, Triple H comes out, pretty much says, Undertaker, I really don't want to end the streak. Shut up! Undertaker screams. Like, doesn't even give him 5 seconds to speak. And Triple H is like, hey, you're right. It is an end of era. But we don't need to kill it. Why kill it? And then I was like, and then Taker's like, is it bad for business that if I'm gone or if you're gone? So, Triple H gets pissed off, and he's like, I won't be the one to finish it. And he tries to leave, and the Undertaker's like, no matter what, you look in the mirror, you're gonna be a coward. And then Triple H gets more pissed. He's like, I'm sick of this coward thing. You want it? And then he stops himself. Then he's just like, no. And then he leaves, and he's like almost like out of the building at this point. Um, Undertaker pretty much says, Shawn Michaels is better than you, and Shawn Michaels couldn't do it. Are you scared because you know you can't beat me just because Shawn Michaels is better than you couldn't beat me? And then Triple H goes ballistic. He gets in his face. He's like, you know what? You and me, it ends. Everything ends in a Hell in a Cell. So we're going to see a Hell in a Cell streak versus career match, pretty much. I think it's a streak versus career match because he pretty much. So that's going to be amazing to see. That's the match I'm looking for. I'm a Taker Mark. Deluxe Man has nothing on Daniel Bryan, has nothing on me and Undertaker, and Beatles has nothing on Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio that I have with Undertaker. Okay, I'm a bigger fan of Undertaker. I might not know everything about the Undertaker. Like, I keep forgetting like all the people he's beaten at WrestleMania. Like, I get stuck around like WrestleMania like 12 through like 12 and 13 always fuck me up. But anyways, so Daniel Bryan comes out with the promo and pretty much says, how he won the Elimination Chamber. Yes, yes, yes. And still. So Daniel Bryan goes against the Jeremy Lin of WWE right now. Santino Marella. Santino Marella gets jobbed by Daniel Bryan. What? What? What am I doing?
What you doing?
Oh, I was just making a review.
And you ain't gonna tell us? How you ain't gonna tell us?
You right now, bro?
How you ain't gonna tell us?
Bruh, is it on right now?
Yeah.
You ain't tell us you was making a review of wrestling. That's crazy.
That's fucked
Stay
up.
right here.
He's about to do something wild.
I guess that it's almost over. I was just.
You ain't gonna tell us so? Damn, that's fucked up.
Well, you could have walked in. You know wrestling ends at 11.
What are you talking about on the video?
Oh, just what happened? I was on the last part
He
where.
didn't even tell us. This dude did not even tell us.
Last part of what? What is the last part?
Well, when John Cena was calling out The Rock, pretty much.
What happened?
He pretty much said that that The Rock was coming back next week, and John Cena says he's
Who's
ready.
the greatest wrestler of all time?
I said the Undertaker. What the fuck? But yeah.
You didn't tell us you was making the video.
Well, wrestling ends at 11 every day, so I mean.
Yeah, Diesel. What's your video?
Oh, I'm recording. I'm just like reading this because I can't remember everything.
making?
Oh, just a review on wrestling.
Pisnick, bro.
My brother loves wrestling.
Bro, Pisnick. He would have smoked crack. It kills him, bro.
Okay.
Just saying.
This noodle's really hot.
That is main chicken.
Alright. Alright, I gotta wrap this up. Alright, basically in the 10-minute match. Holy shit, it's past 15 minutes. Pretty much Jericho wins. Good. Punk, Jericho. Neat. There we go. That's the end of the video. Yeah. Warned you guys I was gonna get trolled the fuck out of sometime. So, yeah. Sorry about that. But you guys pretty much watched the John Cena where John Cena. Okay, Divas match. Yeah, I didn't do that because I don't care. So, yeah, John Cena was pretty good tonight. The mic, he 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 did pretty good. And yeah, that was it. That's it for me. Pismic64. I'm out. Holy shit, my webcam looks shitty right now.